Hello to the viewer. I'm here with a video response to Sean from the Actual Justice Warrior YouTube channel. He claims that public schools... Anyways, I strongly disagree with his video, so I just want to get this out there before I lose the motivation to send it.
What's up, guys? Sean here, doing a video in conjunction with the David Horowitz Freedom Center and StopK12Indoctrination.org, and today we're going to talk about how our public schools train our students to be anti-police. It's the
Okay, public schools are not training students to be anti-police.
summer, which means summer reading lists, usually a benign event in a child's life. However, when we're dealing with the issue of public school indoctrination, no area remains untouched. And that's a
Okay, so Sean has this idea that public school teachers are doing everything they can in order to indoctrinate kids. And indoctrination can be used as another word for education, but Sean has a hugely negative connotation associated with indoctrination. So I think he believes that the information is being fed into the kids where they're not giving the chance to think critically about it. So the best solution to that is to include a critical thinking course in education, and I think that's more important than excluding summer reading.
a lesson that police and parents of a South Carolina high school learned the hard way when they got their children's summer reading list. When examining the list of required reading options for students at this South Carolina high school, two of the books on that list really jumped out. The first was The Hate U Give, written by Angie Thomas, which is about how the protagonist deals with their best friend being gunned down by the police while they were unarmed. The next book is All American Boys, written by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Keeley. In this one, the main character is falsely accused of theft and viciously beaten by police officer.
Okay, so two of the four books for a summer reading program are using police brutality as a main theme.
Now, to the untrained eye, this might seem rather benign. However, if you've been following my series of videos on K-12 indoctrination, you'd realize that one of the ways that politics is forced into the classroom is through assigned readings. Also, you have to remember that this is being done at a time where American schools...
Politics should be part of the education, right? It's not like we should be having kids think politically without them being open to it and choosing how they want to vote and whatnot. We shouldn't exclude politics from education, right? And he's going to say that there was nothing wrong with these old books, but they're just outdated. That's the only problem, is that we want some books that tackle more modern issues, such as police brutality, because back when Huck Finn was written, folks didn't know about police brutality.
Are refusing to teach classical American literature. These radical activists believe that all American, and by extension Western literature, promotes a set of values that oppresses minorities. So what they're trying to do is...
Okay, listen to what he just said. He said that all these teachers believe that American literature, all of American literature, oppresses minorities. That's completely false. Nobody believes that. And these new books that are being written are themselves a part of American literature.
Correct that oppression by inserting books with their own values in them. Now, the major problem with that is that there was nothing wrong or overtly political about the previous readings that they're removing.
The previous readings were just outdated, so they're getting some new readings that address more modern topics.
But these are explicitly political, and they're being served up to our children for those purposes.
It's not like the kids are just 5-year-old toddler sponges that are soaking up everything that they learn at public school, okay? These are high school age kids, and plenty of the people I know have encountered police themselves before they graduate from high school. Heck, when I was in 6th grade, we had a group of police enter the school and speak to the whole class about why drugs are wrong and nobody should use drugs, okay? So it's not like police are the enemy of the public school. Police are welcome in public schools, and oftentimes police will give speeches about what they do and what's going on, okay? Like, there's no anti-police culture that is dominating the school system.
Now, the anti-police bias in our public schools doesn't only extend to summer reading lists. Earlier this...
Okay, the rest of this video goes off of summer reading, but I think I've made my point that the summer reading is not anti-police indoctrination. It's just novels. They're just reading novels. Like To Kill a Mockingbird and Huck Finn, those were edgy at the time they were written, but now we need something that's a bit edgier. And this guy here, Sean, is so soft-skinned that he can't handle the new age. I mean, I don't mean to, like, be all new agey on this guy, but you know what I mean. It's like 420 blaze it.